What if I told you that the oil in your engine could be the difference between a car that runs for 300,000 miles and one that fails before 100,000? Most people believe synthetic oil is just a more expensive version of regular oil. But the truth is far more interesting. Synthetic oil is engineered on a molecular level to handle stress that conventional oil cannot. That is why airplanes, race cars, and high-performance engines rely on it. From myths about leaks to confusion over switching, there is a lot of misinformation out there. Today we explore 17 truths and myths about synthetic oil that most drivers never hear. By the end, you will understand what it means for your engine, your wallet, and your peace of mind. Let us begin. Subscribe right now and activate your notifications. This ensures you never miss critical information about vehicle maintenance. We provide insights major dealerships do not want you to discover. Hit that subscribe button now. Fact number 17, synthetic versus conventional. What really makes them different? Conventional oil comes straight from refined crude petroleum with molecules that vary in size and shape. This inconsistency leads to uneven lubrication, faster breakdown under heat, and more sludge buildup. Synthetic oil is engineered with uniform, consistent molecules. That precision means smoother flow, less friction, and stronger resistance to oxidation. Tests show synthetic oils resist thermal breakdown up to 50% better than conventional oils. Even in everyday driving, benefits include cleaner engines, fewer deposits, and less wear on critical parts. Synthetic oil reduces internal friction so efficiently it can even improve fuel economy slightly. Think of it like cooking with purified oil versus raw, unfiltered oil. Both work, but one is clearly more consistent and reliable. That is the foundation of why synthetic is different. Fact number 16. Myth. Once you switch to synthetic, you cannot go back. This persistent myth confuses drivers today, despite being completely false. The idea is simple. Your engine becomes dependent on synthetic. Switching back to conventional will cause damage. The truth? Engines do not form addictions to one type of lubricant. What matters is that the oil meets correct specifications for your vehicle. Back in early days of synthetic oils, some drivers experienced leaks when switching. But the problem was not that synthetic caused leaks. It was that synthetic cleaned out old sludge masking weak seals. Once sludge dissolved, existing leaks became visible. Modern seal conditioners in both oils prevent this issue almost entirely. Today, switching between them is safe as long as you use the correct grade. In short, you can switch back and forth without worry. Fact number 15. Why synthetic handles extreme temperatures better. Conventional oil struggles at both ends of the temperature spectrum. In extreme cold, its molecules thicken and resist flowing quickly. This causes metal parts to grind against each other before lubrication reaches them. In extreme heat, conventional oil oxidizes faster and loses its protective film. Synthetic oil is engineered to avoid those problems. Its uniform molecules keep viscosity stable in cold weather. Synthetics flow easily at cold starts, the moment when most engine wear occurs. In hot conditions, synthetics resist breakdown and maintain film strength. That is why high-performance cars, turbocharged engines, and jet turbines rely on synthetic. Independent tests show synthetic oils retain protection up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, while conventional oils oxidize well below that temperature. At sub-zero temperatures, synthetics pump through the system twice as quickly as conventional. This drastically reduces startup wear. For everyday drivers, this means smoother winter starts and consistent summer protection. It is about resilience and reliability. Fact number 14. Extended drain intervals. Fact or marketing? One biggest selling point for synthetic is that it lasts longer than conventional. Brands advertise drain intervals of 7,000, 10,000, or 15,000 miles. But is that real or just marketing? Synthetic really does resist breakdown better, Its stable molecular structure keeps it from oxidizing as quickly. In lab conditions, synthetics maintain protection far longer, but your car does not live in a lab. Driving habits, climate, short trips, and stop-and-go traffic affect oil degradation. While synthetic lasts longer, pushing every vehicle to maximum intervals is not always wise. Frequent short drives in cold weather create moisture and fuel dilution. The safest bet is following your manufacturer's recommended interval. For many modern cars, that is 5,000 to 7,500 miles, with some extending to 10,000 under ideal conditions. Going further requires regular oil analysis to verify health. So yes, synthetic supports extended drains, but only with the right driving conditions. It is about balance, not blanket promises. Fact number 13, synthetic blend versus full synthetic, the hidden truth. Walk down any auto parts aisle and you see two main options: full synthetic and synthetic blend. A synthetic blend is a mixture of conventional base oil with some percentage of synthetic. The idea is offering improved protection at lower cost than full synthetic. Here is the problem: manufacturers do not disclose exact ratios. A blend might contain as little as 10% synthetic or as much as 40%. You never really know what you are getting. While blends offer better resistance than conventional, they do not deliver full synthetic benefits, especially in extreme temperatures or under heavy engine loads. The price difference between blend and full synthetic is often just a few dollars per quart. Over one oil change, that gap adds up to less than a single tank of gas. When you factor in added protection and longevity of full synthetic, blends often feel like a compromise that does not truly deliver. The hidden truth is that full synthetic almost always provides better long-term value. Fact number 12, why high-mileage engines benefit from synthetic. There is a common belief that older engines should stick to conventional oil, or that switching to synthetic will harm them. But modern synthetic oils formulated for high mileage can extend older vehicle life. Over time, seals and gaskets naturally harden and shrink. This leads to small leaks or increased oil consumption. High-mileage synthetic oils have special seal conditioners. These gently rehydrate and expand seals, slowing leaks. Synthetics maintain viscosity better, so worn bearings get consistent protection. Older engines accumulate deposits and sludge. Conventional oils let these build up. Synthetic oils clean slowly and consistently without shocking the system. The result is a cleaner, more efficient engine. If a high-mileage engine is severely neglected with sludge, switching immediately to synthetic may expose leaks that sludge was masking. Transition gradually or use a high-mileage blend first. For reasonably maintained engines, synthetic high-mileage oils extend reliability beyond 150,000 miles. Fact number 11, cold start protection, where synthetic shines. Most engine wear happens during the first few seconds after turning the key. When an engine sits overnight, oil drains back into the sump. This leaves metal surfaces with only a thin residual film. At startup, the engine runs almost dry until oil pumps back through. In freezing weather, conventional oil thickens and flows sluggishly, making the dry window even longer. Synthetic oil is engineered to remain fluid at much lower temperatures. Many full synthetics flow freely at -40 degrees Fahrenheit, while conventional oils at that temperature behave like molasses. Fast flow coats bearings and cylinder walls almost instantly. This reduces harmful metal-to-metal contact during vulnerable startup moments. Cold crank simulator tests show synthetics outperforming conventional by a wide margin. For drivers in northern climates, cold start protection is essential. Even in moderate regions, synthetic minimizes startup wear year-round. Every engine experiences cold starts daily. The less time it runs unprotected, the longer it lasts. That is why many automakers recommend synthetic from the factory. Fact number 10. Myth. Synthetic causes leaks in older engines. This persistent myth survives despite being false. Synthetic oil itself does not cause leaks. What happens is that synthetic has superior detergents and cleaning agents. When introduced into older engines on conventional oil for years, those detergents dissolve sludge and deposits masking worn seals. Once sludge dissolves, weak spots are exposed and oil seeps through. Drivers blame synthetic when the leak was already there. Modern synthetics, especially high-mileage formulations, contain seal conditioners. These rejuvenate aging gaskets and minimize leakage. Because synthetic maintains viscosity consistently, it actually reduces oil consumption versus conventional in worn engines. If a car leaks after switching to synthetic, it is revealing an old problem, not creating a new one. Addressing the underlying seal or gasket is the real solution. Instead of avoiding synthetic out of fear, older engines often benefit from its stability and cleanliness. Synthetic can extend high-mileage vehicle life significantly. Fact number 9. Additives and synthetic oils. What they actually do. Up to 30% of what is inside a synthetic oil bottle is additives. Each additive has a specific job. Detergents and dispersants keep engines clean by neutralizing acids. They suspend contaminants so they do not settle into sludge. Anti-wear agents like zinc and phosphorus form protective layers. On metal surfaces under high pressure, viscosity index improvers ensure oil flows at cold start, but still protects at high heat. Antioxidants fight thermal breakdown. Corrosion inhibitors protect metal parts from moisture and fuel contamination. Synthetic oils have an advantage because uniform base molecules provide a stable platform for additives to work effectively. The result is oil that stays in grade longer, resists thickening, and continues protecting under punishing conditions. Without additives, even advanced synthetic base oil would fail quickly. Think of additives as the team working with oil to handle all challenges engines throw at them. That is why right oil is about more than viscosity. It must carry proper certifications and additive packages for your vehicle. The bottle is an engineered chemical cocktail for maximum protection. Fact number 8. Synthetic oil in turbocharged engines. Critical protection. Turbochargers are a big reason automakers recommend synthetic from the factory. A turbo spins at speeds exceeding 150,000 RPM, with temperatures in the housing climbing past 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That creates an extreme environment conventional oils cannot handle. When a turbocharger shuts down, oil in hot bearings can literally cook into carbon deposits called coking. Those deposits restrict oil flow and increase friction. Eventually, they destroy the turbo. Conventional oil with less stable molecules breaks down under extreme heat. Synthetic resists oxidation and thermal breakdown much better. Its uniform structure keeps it stable at extreme temperatures, preventing coking and ensuring continuous lubrication. Many synthetics tested in turbocharged conditions show dramatically lower deposits. The difference is not just longevity, it is survival. Nearly every modern turbo engine, from small 4 cylinders to sports cars, fills with synthetic right from the factory. If you drive a turbo vehicle, synthetic is a requirement for reliability. Skipping quality oil here means expensive repair bills. Fact number 7. Racing oils versus street synthetics. Not the same thing. It is easy to assume racing oil must be the ultimate choice. But racing and street synthetics are built for very different jobs. Using the wrong one can shorten your engine life. Racing oils prioritize maximum film strength and high temperature stability. For engines running at the absolute limit, they have anti-wear additives in concentrations higher than street legal. While that sounds good, those additives damage catalytic converters over time. Street legal oils balance protection with emission system safety. Racing oils are not made for 5,000-mile intervals. They are designed to be changed after every event. They lack detergents and long-term stability daily drivers need. Synthetic street oils handle stop-and-go traffic, cold starts, and months of operation. They balance wear protection with detergency and extended drains. While racing oil sounds impressive, it is not better for your commute. The right synthetic for the street carries certifications your manufacturer specifies, not one designed for the track. Fact number 6. Certification symbols: what matters and what does not. When you pick up synthetic oil, the front label has bold promises, but the most important part is the small circle or rectangle on the back. That is where you find certifications like API, ILSAC, or Dexos. These symbols are not marketing, they are proof that oil meets rigorous industry and manufacturer standards. API guarantees the oil meets minimum requirements for wear protection, deposit control, and fuel efficiency. ILSAC takes it further with standards for modern engines, including turbocharged and direct injection systems. Automaker certifications like Dexos are even stricter, requiring testing in specific engines before approval. Two oils might both say full synthetic, but only one carries certification your car requires. Using uncertified oil could void warranties and reduce protection. Do not be fooled by fancy language or racing stripes. Words like premium have no standardized meaning. Certifications are the only guarantee oil performs to standards. When in doubt, flip the bottle around. If you see certification matching your manual, you are choosing oil that truly delivers. Fact number 5, myth: once you go synthetic, you never need to change it. One biggest misconception about synthetic is that it is fill it and forget it. Because synthetics resist breakdown better, some assume they never need changing. But no matter how advanced the oil is, it does not last forever. Even though synthetic molecules remain stable, oil still collects contaminants over time. Combustion byproducts like soot and unburned fuel accumulate. Microscopic metal particles find their way in. Add moisture from condensation, and even best oil carries a chemical cocktail that cannot protect as fresh oil. Additives in synthetic get used up as they do their job. Once depleted, oil loses its edge. That is why every automaker recommends scheduled changes. For many vehicles, that is 5,000 to 10,000 miles. Some high-end synthetics claim to stretch longer, but only with mostly highway driving under ideal conditions. Synthetic extends protection beyond conventional, but it is not permanent fluid. Ignoring changes risks sludge, accelerated wear, and voided warranties. Synthetic gives flexibility, not immunity. Regular changes are still non-negotiable. Fact number 4, cost breakdown: why synthetic is not really more expensive. At first glance, synthetic looks pricey. Conventional changes cost $30 to $40. Synthetic costs $60 to $80 at a shop. That sticker shock makes many stick with conventional. But looking deeper, the numbers tell different story. Synthetic typically lasts longer between changes. Instead of 3,000 miles, many cars go 5,000 to 7,500, with some stretching to 10,000 under right conditions. Fewer changes over the vehicle's lifetime. Over 60,000 miles, conventional user needs 20 changes. Synthetic user needs around 8 to 12. Multiply by labor and disposal fees. Cost difference narrows quickly. There is also hidden value of protection. Synthetic reduces wear, resists sludge, keeps engines cleaner. That means fewer expensive repairs down the road. Avoiding one major repair like a sludge timing chain saves thousands, far outweighing few extra dollars per change. When you do math per mile, synthetic costs just pennies more but provides exponentially better protection. It is like paying extra for shoes that last twice as long. While synthetic looks expensive up front, it usually saves you both money and headaches long term. Fact number 3, synthetic oil and fuel economy. Is there a real gain? One quiet claim about synthetic is that it improves gas mileage. Does pouring it into your engine make a noticeable pump difference? The answer is yes, though it is not magic. Synthetic oils have uniform molecules and fewer impurities. That uniformity reduces internal friction as oil flows across bearings, pistons, and camshafts. Less friction means engine does not work as hard. To overcome internal resistance, which frees up a little efficiency, cold start performance also plays a role. Synthetic flows faster at low temperatures. Engine reaches optimal lubrication sooner, avoiding extra drag and wasted fuel. That comes with thick, sluggish, conventional oil. Over time, this adds up, especially in cold climates. We are not talking huge leaps. Switching to synthetic will not suddenly gain 5 miles per gallon. Improvements are often modest, sometimes 1 to 2%, but stretched across tens of thousands of miles. Even small gains mean fewer pump stops, lower overall costs. Real benefit is consistency. Synthetic maintains efficiency over long haul by preventing sludge, reducing wear, keeping internals clean. Well-maintained engine performs closer to original specs. That translates to better fuel economy year after year. Yes, synthetic improves mileage in steady, reliable increments. Fact number 2, the psychological factor why drivers feel confident. Not every benefit shows up in lab tests. Some value comes from how drivers feel using it. There is real psychological effect beyond molecules and mileage. When you pour synthetic, you know, you are using product engineered for extremes. Same oil trusted in high-performance engines and jet turbines. That knowledge brings peace of mind. Drivers report less anxiety about long trips, hot weather, freezing starts, because they believe oil can handle it. And in truth, it often can. There is also sense of pride, knowing you are giving your car the best. For many owners with high-mileage vehicles, or cars they plan keeping for years, that feels like investing in longevity. It is not just oil, it is insurance against unexpected breakdowns. Even mechanics play into this. When shops recommend synthetic, drivers equate it with premium care. This boost in confidence changes behavior. People believing their engine is well cared for tend to maintain cars more consistently. While technical benefits are undeniable, synthetic's ability to reassure drivers should not be overlooked. Confidence on the road has real value. Synthetic delivers both practically and psychologically. Fact number 1, keeping an oil change log, the smartest habit, no matter what oil you use. The real secret to engine longevity is not just the oil itself, but record keeping. An oil change log turns maintenance into trackable history. Instead of a guessing game, engines thrive on consistency. If you can see when each change happened, what oil and filter you used, you eliminate risk of stretching intervals too far or forgetting altogether. Especially important with synthetic, since longer intervals blur the line between safe and overdue. A log also reveals patterns. Maybe your car consumes half quart between 6,000 and 7,000 miles, or oil looks darker faster in summer. These notes help tailor schedule to actual driving, not just generic recommendation in manual. There is also resale value factor, a buyer seeing tidy record of changes, especially with quality synthetics. Views car is well cared for, often easier to sell, even boosting value. You do not need fancy tools. Simple notebook and glove box works, spreadsheet works, phone app works. In the end, the log makes every quart of synthetic oil work harder for you. It maximizes your investment value. There you have it. 17 truths and myths about synthetic oil. What started decades ago as niche product for high-performance machines is now standard for protecting everything, from family sedans to turbocharged trucks. We have seen how synthetic outperforms in extreme heat and cold, why it lasts longer between changes, how it keeps engines cleaner over time. We have cleared up myths, like the idea it causes leaks, or you can never go back. At the end of the day, synthetic is not hype. It is chemistry and engineering, working in your favor. Whether you drive short trips or rack up highway miles, understanding truth about your oil means you make better choices, save money on repairs, add years to your engine life. If this video helped, please like and share it. Subscribe for more practical car advice. Stay smart drive safe, and remember, the right oil is the quiet protector of every mile you drive.